Hey, what's going on, everyone? Bobby from Repair Shopper, and welcome to Feature Friday. This week we're going to be talking about a addition that has been made to the customer portal that I think a lot of people are going to be pretty happy about. So with that, let's head on into things. Maybe for those not familiar, Repair Shopper does have a customer portal that can allow customers, your customers, to log into it and view their tickets, their invoices. If you're using a payment gateway with us, they can pay you from there. Lots of other things, view documentation, see what assets you're supporting for their business or their family. Yeah, lots of stuff. Lots of cool options there. I've actually done quite a few videos on this feature before, so I won't go too far into it. But if you can see here on my screen, we'll go into an example customer portal. And what we've added is the ability to search through the different sections of the customer portal. So to do that, I have a customer here that has a lot of tickets. This is a test account, so you can tell it's not real, but it still works as an example. If your customer were to come in and click View All, they'll now have some filters along the top and a search box. Important thing to note, as with all of these sections, is what the customer is able to search is totally dependent on the customer portal permissions that they have in place on them. And again, I have another video on customer portal permissions, and I won't go too far into that, but what they can search for is totally dependent on what access they have. So that's important to note if some of you are in here looking and maybe not seeing something that I'm showing in the video. Check your portal permissions, because that could be restricting what can be seen. So for tickets, you could just go to the search all 331, and this is the count for this customer. But if I were to type 5350 and then search, it'll pull the number up. You can also, again, you can filter by statuses, and it'll display the statuses for your business, or is not, rather. And then moving on, the same philosophy is sort of applied to other things like invoices, estimates, payments. They can search for assets by name and serial number. You can even search documentation. I particularly like the documentation search because for those of you that are writing knowledge-based articles to support your customers, if your customer doesn't know how to do something, let's say maybe they forgot a password on an account that you manage to, maybe they don't remember where you put their data backup and you've been putting the file paths in their documentation, they can actually search for keywords, and the search will return results from words used within the documents. So that makes finding things a lot smoother for your customers if maybe they don't know which document has the answer to what they're looking for. Excuse me. Invoices, let's talk about those really quick, because I do want to point out something that's not there yet, but we do know people are going to ask for it, and we're going to be adding it in. Currently, you can't search for balance due or total. You won't get results for now. We do know that people are going to want that. We just couldn't get it in before this was ready before the other 90% of it was ready to go. So it's not there, but don't worry, it is going to get added. But they can search for invoice number, and they can filter by took payment, and you can even search by line items on the invoice as well. So if they're looking for a specific invoice and they don't know what the number is, they can at least search by what they're buying, or they can filter by what they're buying. So if you have a subscription service, they can type in what that particular line item is, and it'll list all of their invoices. Anyway, just to reiterate, we have added the ability to search through the different sections depending on what their customer portal permissions are. Again, those are in admin. You can search through tickets, you can search through invoices, payments, estimates, documents, assets, and again, that all depends on the visibility they have and the permissions that you've given them for their portal users. So if you're still here, I hope you guys like this update to the customer portal, and let us know what you think of it. Please give us your feedback, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.